Hi, this is Tara Oberlin again, and today we are actually at the Bluebird Amphitheater for my third service video, and today we're going to be looking at a eastern white pine and then also a wildflower here in about a minute, but start out with this one. So this is the only branch I was able to find that was actually low enough for me to actually reach it, so it's gonna have to work, but as you can see, so about these, it's a white pine. So what's easy to tell that it is a white pine clearly is that the word white has 5 letters, and on a white pine there's going to be 5 needles per cluster, so that's a pretty easy way to tell that's what this is. As you can see, you can get a little close. They're very thin needles. They're not very thick as you would see on some other pine trees. Another thing about the pine tree, or the white pine tree I should say, is it's obviously cone bearing. I can't find any today because it's clearly raining, as you can see, but so it's cone bearing, so it's going to be a gymnosperm. And then as for the most of the wildflowers that we look at, clearly they are going to be angiosperms. So that's just another detail. And then just a fun fact that I did find out about the bark is that this bark is obviously tall and straight. I'll back up a little bit. Tall, straight, as you would normally think. And then just a weird fact that I found out about it is that it's actually resistant to deer. So the deer can try and eat it all they want. I'm sure they can, but it's not going to go very well for them. So that is all about the white pine tree. Okay, so cut to this second segment of my video. We are now just a little bit further away from where the pine trees are here in the Bluebird Amphitheater. And so we're actually like by where the creek is, as you can see. So there's going to be some lilies. I don't know if you could see that, but then there's also all of these white and purple flowers, as you can see. Almost everywhere. There is like so many of these in Carrollton. It's insane. I'm sure there's probably a lot of them in Ohio, but there's a lot down here I've noticed. And so it's actually this Dame's rocket. That was a little wilted because of the rain, but this one over here is probably pretty nice. Oh, look at that one. So look at that. So special thing about these, obviously that's easy to identify. As you can see, it's on like a big long stalk right there. I'm not going to get in there. There's probably like some poison ivy or something, but it's that big long stem. So the Dame's rockets, they come in about 2 to 4 feet for the stems, so it varies, as you can see. Some of them are pretty short. 2 to 4 feet stems. There's 4 petals on each flower. And like we just said, it's not cone bearing clearly, so it's going to be an angiosperm. Just like another thing about the Dame's rocket is that the leaves are going to get smaller as you go up. That one's a little hard to tell right there. Let's see. Oh, this one's pretty good. So like you can see that the leaves down there are pretty big, and then you get up here and then they get super tiny. So that's always going to be a fact about those. They have alternate leaves, as you can see as well when I looked at that one. And last but not least, the leaves, as you can see, are going to be lance shaped, and they are also going to have toothed margins on those. So that is everything you need to know about the Dame's rocket. And as you can see, there's plenty of that to spare around here. There's like an insane amount. There's actually like huge field over there full of them. So that is all.